And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We got a bit of a wet one coming at you. It's the New York Yankees and the Detroit Tigers. Fuchs Shambi alongside Chris Singleton, and singing the big bat in the lineup so far this year, Spencer Torkelson leads the team at OPS, so he's the guy that looks to slug and basically make things happen for them offensively.
Just a machine in terms of production at the plate. He'll take his walks, he'll barrel up the baseball, he'll hit the ball in the gaps, he'll hit the ball over the fence. So talk about a guy going good. That's him right now, and he's a bat that you want to stay away from if you're the pitcher.
Just about set to go now. And towing the slab here, Garrett Hill. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip, but he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared, we know this guy's a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
That one ripped. That's back. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double. Juan Soto now second in the American League in hitting.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. It sounded really good too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
Only play is at first on the throw from shallow right. One out in the top of the first. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Went deep in the ball game last night. Just off the outside edge. Ball one.
Well, in terms of hitting rocket home runs, Judge is near the top of that list. Only Giancarlo Stanton has hit more with greater exit velocity than Judge. Look out, though. Shohei is quickly climbing those charts.
And a pitch. To the left side, but it is well foul. One away with a runner at third. Judge rips that one. Could be extra bases. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Singy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't, and this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
Gleyber Torres up to the plate.
1-0.
Fastball almost got him there. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Ward sizes this one up and makes the grab. And there are two down.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync, and the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate with two away, swings through that one. Crushed left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A gigantic blast. His 63rd home run of the season. It's 3-0. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Two outs, nobody on. Here's Jose Trevino.
He's been on fire at the dish lately, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that's the third out. Giancarlo Stanton flexing that big-time power swing. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill today, Carlos Rodon.
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
2 strikes.
Struck him out looking. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone. Here's Gio Urshela.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. The Tigers trailing by 3 here in the second game of the series. Got him. And here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the first. 2 outs, base is empty. Riley Green up now for the Tigers. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
And a foul ball.
Well, here's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to get him on the board in the first.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Anthony Rizzo. The pitch. Fought off foul. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first. Got hit around a little bit. Just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location. Sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Late on that fastball.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
That one missing inside.
It's a good take.
2-2.
That one misses, and the count's full. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. So man aboard. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Oswaldo Cabrera. Outside. And that is ball 1. Wouldn't chase that time.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Off balance speed, there's 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play. Anthony Volpe, the next to hit.
Too much swing and miss in his at-bats recently. Striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5.
Oh, now a great stop. And that's a great play for the out. And we're back, bottom of the second. And now Taylor Ward. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Rodon, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, diving stop at second. Man at first, Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. This one in the dirt. Tag safe at second. And good hustle to move up. That's a wild pitch. Rodon sets and deals. And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And now 1 away.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
And he chases a high fastball there.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
1 out, a runner at second, bottom half of inning number 2. And down on strikes he goes. And there's 2 away. The batter now, Javier Baez. Pitch is in there. 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-2.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. The high heat too much on that one. Back here in Detroit, all set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Alex Verdugo. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike one.
No ball.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Here's a 1-1. Found back our way, and that's out of play. The 1-2. And he hits a ground ball
That's
right
foul.
side, and that's just foul. And now 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
This to center field. That gets down for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Here's Juan Soto. He's 0 for 1. That one fouled off.
There's no way around it. Soto is one of the most exciting players in baseball. His hitting skills are so advanced, you'd think he'd played in Major League Baseball in a different life or something.
And now the count is even. And there's a ball. Yankees up by 3. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Two down. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Pretty simple plan of attack on the mound right there, huh?
Yeah, nothing but fastballs. They just kept putting down the number 1 and letting it fly. I like it.
Yeah, me too. And I'd love to hit against that. But, of course, when you're in the box, you think he's bound to change speeds on you at some point. You're just kind of locked up, sort of like reverse psychology.
That one is absolutely belted. And gone. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 5-zip.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
1 out, base is empty. Here's Gleyber Torres. And first offering is fouled off. Torres goes 6'1", batting in the cleanup spot, and he was born in Venezuela. Center field. Drifts towards it. Puts it away for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Stanton now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
1 strike.
2 outs, base is empty. And it's quickly 0-2
No ball.
on the
2
designated
strikes.
hitter. And here it comes. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Two down, nobody on.
1-2.
Not close with that one, and the count 1-2.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
That one missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 2-run blast for the Yankees this inning. And the lead is now 5-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. As expected, we're going into a rain delay, and I have a feeling this is going to be a long break, Singy. It is really coming down as they put the tarp on the infield.
Yeah, I think we kind of saw this one coming, Boog. And it's not going to be a short break either, so guess we go grab some coffee or something, man. Go sneak in a game of the show before play picks back up.
Bring it. Eduardo Valencia in the box now. No balls and a strike. Right through there for a strike. He goes down looking.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Strike 2.
0-2.
Lifted in the air down the left side. Verdugo makes the grab. 2 down. Giancarlo to the plate. And that's through there for a strike.
What makes him special is a lot of pitchers lose movement in their stuff the deeper they go into a game, but he's just different. We see plenty of break in his.
And puts the squeeze on that one. And that. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the 4th, Miguel Diaz. He's pitching on 2 days rest. And first offering is fouled off. Out towards right center field, and it drops in.
You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Foul ball there. Swing and a high fly ball to left. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. He hit into a double play his first time up. And fouled off. And the right-hander deals. In the air, out towards left center. He's got it, and there's one away.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
That one out to right. Drops into the glove. Both runners tagging. He thought about tagging, but heads back to third. Here's Alex Verdugo. And a foul ball. Two outs. To the right side. Tosses to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Back at Comerica Park. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Here's Riley Green. In for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Well, these Tigers just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
Goes down looking. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Kerry Carpenter. Late with the swing there.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. 2 outs. Base is empty. Taylor Ward getting ready to hit. And there's the strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the second game of the series. That one pushed foul. Got him looking. 3 up, 3 down, inning over.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's the right fielder, Juan Soto. And a swing and a miss there.
You know, these Yankees, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Here's a 1-1. And that's in for a strike.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
And that's outside. Left-hand hitter waits. That's a little bit low.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
This one chopped up the middle. Baez fires over to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Aaron Judge at the dish now. He homered earlier in this one, Singy, which isn't much of a surprise.
No, not at all, Boog. This is the same guy who homered in his first at-bat in the majors and did it again the next day. He's just unreal.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Slider misses outside. Line drive. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Go on to Torkelson. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
Well, these Tigers, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. I'm surprised with all the strikeouts we've seen from them. Sometimes you get fooled up there, but it's just happening too often right now.
Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. Here's Marcano. Fastball for a strike.
I mean, they're getting hittable pitches. That's why they're called strikes. But going back to the dugout, knowing you could have done something with what you got is frustrating for hitters.
1 down, base is empty. Good eye right there. Pitch misses. Now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The lefty fires. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Next offering is in for a strike. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down. And the right-hander back to work. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Torkelson hauls it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down. And now the catcher comes up to him. Jose Trevino, 1 for 2. Check swing, went around. Strike 1. Trevino, a former Gold Glove winner, 31 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2014. And he dodges that fastball. In the dirt, and it's 2-1. 1 down, base is empty. Fouls one off. 2-2. outside. One out, base is empty. And that's ball 4. Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. First pitch swinging.
No ball. 1 strike.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Trevino around second, headed for third. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Second and third, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Next offered in there for a strike. 0-2 now. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Here comes a pitch. Way outside, and it's 1-2. And another ball. Trevino at third. Rizzo at second with 1 away.
Full count.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. And that'll load the bases. And next for New York, Anthony Volpe. That's inside, and that's ball 1.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Up and in, and a count 2-1.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
That one misses, and the count is 3-1. Right-handed reliever. Ball 4. He's walked in a run.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there, and now forces home a run with the ball. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
So the lineup flips over, and up next for New York, Alex Verdugo. And that's downstairs and outside.
1 ball, no strike.
Down and in, moved his feet.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
On the ground. Oh, great stop. Over to Baez. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
So digging in, Juan Soto.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a base hit knocks in a run. They'll throw to third. He's in there.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Tyler Holt gets the call from the pen.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. Tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
And Judge spoils that one. Second and third, 2 down. Next offering is fouled back. plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
And down on strikes. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Ron Marinaccio.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And another ball.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
On the ground to first. A dive. He's got it. And they get the out.
Anthony Rizzo right there, a one-time platinum glove winner. Just an outstanding job of making the diving play. This guy will go into foul territory. He'll go up into the stands. He'll dig him out of the dirt. You name it, he can do it over there at the corner.
0-2.
Foul ball, still 0-2. The Yanks up big in this one here in the bottom of the sixth. Left field. Verdugo ranging after it. Nabs it. That's out number 2. Giancarlo steps in. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the second game of the series. Next offering is in for a strike. And there's a ball. Stays alive. Ground ball to the right side. And foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Caught him looking for the K. Tigers failed. We go to the top of the 7th. Gleyber Torres up to hit. And that's outside. And it's 1-0. Tigers bullpen with some action. Shelby Miller up and throwing. Vest warming up as well. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And that one finds its way through. And the leadoff man aboard.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Line drive, base hit down the line. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't put...
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that one is gone. His 21st of the year, and they add on. It's 11-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Shelby Miller into the game. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Now it's going to be Anthony Rizzo. He handles it himself. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. And stepping in for the Yankees, Oswaldo Cabrera. There's the strike. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
There might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And a swing and a miss down on strikes. That's the 2nd out. 2 outs, base is empty. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball. The next pitch misses, and a count 2-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
2 outs. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. 7th inning stretch time. You're watching Yankees baseball on the show, NYC. Set for the last half of the 7th, and now the right fielder. Victor Gonzalez gets the ball now. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. Volpe sends it across to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Good sinker low in the zone right there, and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
And that should be extra bases. Around second now, going for 3. And he's got himself a triple. One down. Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward. Sinker catches the zone at the knees. Runner on at third, 1 gone. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
0-2.
Gonzalez deals.
1-2.
In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. To the right side. Torres over the first. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
Well, a run comes across the score right there, but defensively, when you have a lead like this late in the ball game, you're counting outs. Nice job of simply just trading a run for an out.
And next to hit for Detroit, Spencer Torkelson. Goes 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Right through there for a strike. Swings and misses. Inning over. Back at Comerica Park for the top of the 8th. Here's the left fielder, Alex Verdugo. Miller back to work. And first offering is fouled off. And it's strike 2. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Will Vest getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Lang, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. At the plate, Juan Soto. That one not close. Ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swings through that one for strike 1.
It normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Next one is off the plate. 2 balls and a strike. And another ball.
3 balls, 1 strike.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. That's a good at-bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Man at first with 1 gone. Here comes Aaron Judge. And that's outside. Ball 1. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Verdugo has a beat on it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. So man aboard. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Gleyber Torres. And that one is lifted in the air. Green going after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that back. New pitcher for the Yankees, Tommy Kahnle.
Now, he's having an excellent season so far. ERA is under 2. A lot of flexibility coming out of the bullpen.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. And it's caught for the out. Javi Baez digs in right side. And that's in for a strike. The Yankees up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Way out front for strike 2. Swing and a miss. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. And up next for Detroit, Eduardo Valencia. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. In there at the knees for a strike.
No ball. 2 strikes.
The pitch. And he grounds one to the right side. Torres slings to first. That is the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. Miller back to work. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. A massive home run. His 64th home run of the season. And they add to their lead. It's 12-1. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. I'm sure he wanted that pitch down below the zone. It stayed up a little bit. He paid a dear price for it. Just a great swing to the ball, through the ball, and a nice round tripper.
Here's the catcher, Jose Trevino. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Ward ranging back. And caught on the warning track. Not quite enough behind that one. And now the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. That misses the zone. And that is ball 1. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in here at the top of the 9th. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 2-0. Down the line. Green going after it. He makes the grab. And there's 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera. In the air, left field. Ward sizing it up. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. The Yanks do get 1 on the solo homer. We head now to the bottom of the 9th. You're dialed into the show. And welcome. New pitcher on now, Ian Hamilton.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
Ian. On the ground, right side. Torres fires over to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. Urshela stands in now and watches strike 1. The Tigers with a lot of ground to make up here in the last half of inning number 9. 2 up, 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Green now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. The Tigers down to their final strike. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
12-1 is the final. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.